Are Manchester United back? Yes, I'm dead serious, people. Never in my lifetime did I think I would ever utter those words, but I'm serious. Are Manchester United back? It's a question that gets asked every summer. It's a tradition at this point. Preseason hype, 1 or 2 signings, Bruno Fernandes smiling in training, and suddenly we're back, baby. But this time, I feel like it's different. This time, the sauce is different. No, seriously, hear me out. There's no denying it. Manchester United is a club full of flaws, broken promises, and failed rebuilds. But this time it might actually be serious. This time, they might be actually cooking. I know before you Manchester United fanboys start getting delusional, no, you guys are not ready to take on Manchester City, Arsenal, or Liverpool for the title just yet. But for the first time in a long time, it doesn't feel like blind hope. There's structure, there's intent, and may I say there's progress. Let me break it down. For the first time in a while, the transfers actually make sense. May I say they actually are smart. That's right, something we've not heard from Manchester United in a really long time. They're not just buying shiny names anymore. There's a plan, a profile, and a purpose. Matheus Cunha for 60 million from Wolves. That is a baller. That's a baller that's direct, physical, technical, and crucially, Premier League ready. Not a guy from Serie A, Bundesliga, or the Dutch League that needs a season to adapt to the Premier League. No, this man is Premier League ready, and you can see in the preseason, he already fits in their squad. Then there's Bryan Mbeumo for 70 million, which sounds mad until you realize this man scored more than 20 goals and 8 assists in the Premier League last season for Brentford. Brentford. I swear, if Mbeumo had the face card of, I don't know, Garnacho, he would cost over 100 million. He's direct, he's technical, he could score goals, you could put him in a front 2 or in a front 3. It doesn't matter. And this is the first time in a long time Manchester United have had a winger that could score goals like a striker, that could play across the front 3 without any difficulty. The last player that they've had, the name is forsaken, but that person is Mason Greenwood. It's no longer about flashy attackers going for the names. No, this is smart, direct. The work from last summer sets this up too. Lenny Yoro is looking more composed. I mean, Mazraoui, De Ligt, these guys are actually building a real squad. Now, may I say, still, Onana, Ugarte, we still got some guys that don't know what the hell they're doing. We still got guys that fell through the cracks. We all know Manchester United's biggest weakness is the number 9 position with Zirkzee and Højlund. Now, they are going for Sesko. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that Sesko is the greatest thing since sliced bread, because I honestly don't know if the guy is good or not. But I'll tell you this, based on the data, this man is a way better player than the two. This is serious business, and if it happens, a front line of Sesko, Cunha, and Mbeumo is 20 times, matter of fact, 50 times, matter of fact, 70 times, matter of fact, 100 times better than the last front line. It finally feels like they're building a team with balance, not based on vibes or whatever the hell they were using. Now, with all these signings coming in, one man has to bear the responsibility if those signings don't work out. And that person is Ruben Amorim, because Ruben Amorim next season is gonna be under massive pressure. Let me explain why. There's a calmness to Ruben Amorim that makes you think that he's got everything under control. The fade is sharp, the quotes are measured. Listen, if Ruben Amorim was a life coach, Ruben Amorim was an online life coach who scams people, I would get scammed. I would spend 10k on a dog shit program just to hear his voice. But here's the thing, he might be one bad month away from becoming the next Ten Hag, because make no mistake, Ruben Amorim is under serious pressure next season. This isn't Sporting Lisbon anymore, where, you know, you could lose matches and the fans won't turn away. You could lose matches left, right, and center, and the fans will be like, oh, okay. No. This is Manchester United. Last season, he came in November 1st last season. He basically had the whole season to himself. Basically, the whole season was for him to figure out what to do this season. He had a free hit last season. Now, everything is completely different. You lost the Europa League final. In the first month, if this man does not come out with smoke, there's gonna be a lot of pressure on him. Every result is a survey on your job. If you win, you're a savior. If you lose to Burnley on a Monday night, you're a fraud. It's simple. All the fans want is to compete for the top 4. That's all Manchester United fans want. They don't want you to fight in the title race. No, all they want to do is compete for the Champions League spot. They don't want to be the laughing stock of the league like they were last season. Also, what's gonna help Ruben Amorim is that he has complete control of his squad. The deadwood mostly is gone. United finally stopped treating their squad like a museum. The bomb squad of Rashford, Sancho, Malacia, Garnacho, and Antony are all either gone, loaned out, or on the list to leave. Rashford to Barcelona is still wild, but it needed to happen. The spark was gone, the confidence evaporated, and the wages were burning a hole in the books. Sancho and Antony were the wrong profiles for years. A blind man can tell you that. Garnacho had flashes, but clearly doesn't fit Ruben Amorim's system, and also he has an attitude problem. That's millions off the wage bill, and most importantly, no more dressing room problems or no more problems in general. United finally feel like a club moving forward, not clinging on to potential that died 3 seasons ago. So now the question remains, are United actually back? Are United gonna win the league this year? And the answer to that is hell no. If there's a United fan that actually thinks that you're gonna win the league, please get your head checked out for delusion. You might be delusional. You might have impediment delusional. City still exists. Arsenal still exists. Liverpool still exists. So there's no way on God's green earth. I don't even know why I'm entertaining such nonsense. There's no way Manchester United is gonna be competing for the league. Now, as for the top 4, they might have a chance of competing for it. Right now, Manchester United, it isn't about the trophies because they want trophies, and look at them. It's about trajectory. For the first time in years, United look like a team with a plan, a team with a manager who fits it, a team with a young core of talent, and a team that has signings that make sense. One underrated aspect that nobody seems to talk about is that they have no European football this season, which is a huge advantage. Ruben Amorim gets time to implement his system without midweek distractions. They can actually build. Listen, when Arsenal Football Club finished 8th and didn't have European football, what we did is we competed for the top 4. Sure, we didn't get top 4, but we competed for it, and the next season, next thing you know, we're in a title race. That's what Ruben Amorim needs. The final verdict on my original question, are Manchester United officially back? Not yet. Not in a really long time. I mean, the next time that actually happens, I might be bald. But they are definitely on the way right now, as it seems, because I can't predict what's going to happen throughout the season. But right now, from the outside looking in, it definitely looks like they're on the way. After decades of the club turning in the transfer window and the club turning into Player FC, it finally looks like Manchester United has regained its position. It has regained its control of the club. If the Šeško deal lands, if the goalkeeper situation gets sorted, and if the team continues to evolve under Ruben Amorim, then by January, do not be surprised if this team is fighting for the top 4. Do not be surprised at all. So no, they are not back. But for the first time in a long time, they're not the joke anymore. They're not the butt of the joke. That's progress, in my opinion.